Hi guys, thanks for joining us. This week we're headed from Portofino to Portovenere, which is one of my favourite destinations of our journey so far. We'll also be exploring the island of Palmaria later in the video, but first we're setting off in the morning from Portofino. We're just leaving Portofino now, our most expensive marina night.
What are your glasses doing?
I don't know, just half of it. At 53 euros. I think I did a nice job reversing out of those boys. Anyway.
As you can see, it's very beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely spot.
Little panorama.
Could somebody grab, Connor, could you go to the front and just grab all of those ropes in? But yes, today we're heading to Portovenere, which is about a 30-mile sail. So we should be there in about 6 hours, maybe a little bit more. It's about 9:30 now, so we should be getting in around
3 or 4?
Around 3
more
or
like
4.
4 or 5 maybe.
4 or 5 is a more realistic, guess.
Yeah, nice.
You filming? Hello, good day. Back in the room, feeling great. Wait for Venere.
I feel like you need to speak loud.
Hello, welcome to the Argonauts. My name's Connor and I'll be your host for this evening. Would you like a menu? You asked, you received.
I did ask for that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hope it's okay.
That was weird how that stuck up on the wall.
Yeah.
With loads of fucking wrecks.
Yeah, it does say there's a lot along this coast. They're everywhere. Yeah. That was weird though, you could see it right out of the water.
That's been wrecked because it was
It looked like the top of a mast or something like that. Yeah. That was great.
Crazy.
We're less than an hour away from Portovenere now. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do much sailing today. We've just been heading into the wind. And there hasn't been much wind anyway, to be honest.
What are you looking for, Connor?
Huh?
1 entrance to the, well, the passage between the island and the headlands is coming up over there. Connor's having his first go at steering.
Yeah, I'm going to pass it over at some point.
You're taking us through the channel.
Oi, come on. Can't wait to shipwreck.
We're getting the dinghy out, ready to go to shore. We're anchored up. It's swinging around a little bit though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we're more in the shelter, so it's less
That was an ambitious jump into his boat.
directionally stable. There's less wind pushing us in one direction.
Yeah. Gonna blow the dinghy out?
What are you guys doing?
Reconstructing the dinghy at the moment.
Sound Australian.
Huh?
You sound Australian. I think you're taking a leaf out of some certain YouTubers' book.
Connor, you know better than anybody else that we've always spoken Australian accents here and there.
Ah, I see. Deflecting from it just because I've watched loads of Big Les.
Now all the floor plates are in the dinghy, we're just inflating it.
Sick. Enough inflation content, or do you want...
Yeah, everyone's tired of inflation.
The dinghy is inflated. Nearly.
Yeah. Hello again, old friend. It's been nearly half a year, or maybe over half a year since we...
Yeah, like 7 months since we used the dinghy in Alderney.
Right, it's time for splash.
You got 1% battery to get it in the water. Hey.
Place to pass it to me. Thank you. You good? Yep.
Get ready.
You alright, Ben? Are you okay?
Yep.
Still holding it
I lost my
vertically.
balance on the seat.
I thought you were going to tip.
I
when
thought
was
the
passing
engine
you
was
down
going to go
that
over
way.
your head into the water. Hey. Keep hitting against the concrete.
Where are we going, guys?
We're going to the Chiesa, or church, at the outcrop at the edge of Portovenere, and then maybe, if we have time, try and head up to that castle on the top, because it's quite insane views over the bay.
Yeah. Maybe catch a sunset.
Yeah, that would be nice if possible. So generally just catching some views and some rays before we head back to the boat there.
How are you enjoying anchoring, Connor?
Very much more than our mooring. It feels very private and nice, probably what boat life is at it's best.
Yeah.
So
You prefer it to the marina?
absolutely. Even though I like the facilities of a marina, it doesn't quite compare
well,
to the
feel it so
tranquility. Indeed, that's obviously my first taste of boat life.
This is nice though.
So a lot of
Cool. That coaster is awesome.
What you doing up there?
do a bit of old free climbing, some might say. Devil.
What's through that window?
Huh?
Ben.
Jesus.
Portovenere is believed to date back to 100 BC and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its name comes from a temple to the goddess Venus, which once stood in the place of the Church of Peter the Apostle, which you can see us exploring now. The church dates back to the 5th century AD and was officially consecrated in 1198. This beautiful cove was once home to the now collapsed Byron's Grotto, where renowned English poet Lord Byron often used to meditate. It's said that he swam the 7.5 kilometre distance from Portovenere to Lerici to visit Mary and Percy Shelley. The raw nature of the Gulf of La Spezia attracted many writers, including Byron, the Shelleys and Virginia Woolf, which is where it gets its nickname, the Gulf of Poets. See the boat over there? Next, we headed up to the Doria Castle, a Genoese military fort that was constructed in the 15th century, before heading back down to the rocks to enjoy the sunset. The next morning we headed across from the anchorage to explore the island of Palmaria.
Dear,
It's 2 weeks today.
how many
right?
days in March?
It's Tuesday.
Yes.
2 weeks today.
Day 14 in the Big Brother boat. Connor's losing his marbles and he's got a broken back. Oh God, how am I going to do this with the camera in my hand?
Well, turn around.
Ready?
Sounds like we Oh. Connor's found a cave.
I know.
Let's go. Tyler's gonna stay out here. Or you gonna bring up the rear?
Very small cave.
Oh, come on, Connor, you can.
I'm not going any further than this.
Really?
No, I don't like caves.
Come on. What if I go first?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it goes back.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is a proper cave. Come with.
I don't know if I like this, bro.
I don't think the GoPro is picking much up.
No. Oh.
Oh, Connor.
No, just I'm just trying to get my.
Oh, I can see light.
Can you?
Yep,
Ah.
down this way.
Ah, Tyler. There's a path.
Just a deep, dark hole that way.
Oh, I'm not going down.
No.
Light will be fine.
Back towards the light, I think. That is spooky, isn't it?
Oh, it's like a bunker.
Oh.
Oh.
The April Mediterranean sun is already too much for too pale thin hair.
Oh.
The island is home to a large variety of reptiles, including the rare leaf-toed gecko, Europe's smallest gecko. Tyler was desperate to get some quality footage of all the lizards, as you can see here.
Come on, buddy, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Right, I think that's enough for trying to get this lizard though. This is a sailing channel after all, not a lizard channel.
Maybe you can start up a second channel.
It's the world's friendliest tunnel.
What does it say?
It says the world's friendliest tunnel.
It looks like a warning symbol.
It says danger of collapse, but
I don't want to get collapsed.
oh, we're not going to get collapsed. Just whoa, that water's like fluorescent blue. Well, we're heading back up into the island.
Yes.
Oh wow, it's gonna be a good movie.
Getting a bit of ASMR in there.
Huh?
Getting a bit of ASMR in there. That there. That looks quite nice.
This beach here.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that people down there?
I don't know, it looks.
That is people down there.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh!
I think he stepped on this branch.
Did I step on? Huh?
didn't know there was like a plant with some seeds on it. Nice to know that your instincts to save yourself and do nothing to save your friends from the angry buzzing lizard. We're down at the bottom now and it looks like we're in some kind of abandoned military area.
Bar? There's a bar.
Bar. Over there. Pretty inaccessible. This looks insane. Is that a quarry, do you reckon, up there? That looks... Is that a hole? That's a square hole. That's crazy. I've come to film this goat that Tyler spotted. Tyler? I'm next to the goat pretty much. These rock structures look crazy. It's a crazy square hole. Whoa, Connor, look at this cave. You don't want to go into the cave a bit? Dragons could live in there. This area, called Pazal, that sits on the south of the island, is in fact an abandoned quarry, once used to extract rare black marble with gold streaks, called Portoro. You can still see remnants of the miners' houses and the machines in and around the caves.
Still, this is... It's been quite a hike, guys.
It has, it's been awesome.
I wasn't expecting this.
No, just thought we'd gone a nice island walk and we've ended up...
Mountaineering. All these arches and caves look so enticing.
They are fascinating.
That cave there.
Break from Gomez.
This weird little house in the cliff or in the caves. It's just, yeah, pure. The floor is literally
Oh my God.
pure goat poo. That's so weird. We might be a bit stuck. Oh, we need to get inland. I said we need to get inland to keep walking, because there's no way we can traverse that. We can go up here, but we need to get up into land because we can't traverse this. Okay, cool.
We can just get into the...
Can we go up here then?
Yeah. After heading through the caves, we've got a bit lost and we found ourselves in the middle of some very dense wood.
There's some sun up there. You're right.
Yep,
So...
this way.
Looks like a cliff over here then.
There's a big hole in the woods. Whoa. Whoa. You can't even see the bottom of it. I'll be interested to see the film of that. But we're literally just in the middle of like
Should we do a rock test?
nowhere in the woods. Yeah, go and do a rock test with a...
Bruised, battered, bleeding, blood, sweat, tears.
But was it worth it?
Yeah.
Some goats.
Hello.
It's hot.
It's very hot. And there's goats on the path.
Sexy goats in there.
I see. We're nearly back now. GoPro's on 2%. I'm looking at fishing licenses at the moment.
You're doing what?
Looking at fishing licenses at the moment to work out whether or not we can fish here, or if I need to go and get some pieces of paper before we can. I know we can spearfish here without a license, but we need to get a dive flag or make a dive flag first. But yeah, the visibility here doesn't look very good for spearfishing.
No.
So I'm seeing if we can do any rod fishing.
How's it looking?
Well, I don't know, I just started looking. We're just out in the dinghy, kind of doing a bit of fishing. We just got a small bass, but we thought it was a bit too small to eat, so we put it back.
That's smaller than the other one we caught at Phoenix.
Well, we didn't get any more fish on the way to this little beach, but Connor's going for a swim, so potentially.
I'm less and less tempted as it goes on.
Nice views of Portovenere from here though.
Yeah. That castle is interesting. Get some of this water as well, it's so clear.
It is so clear. If you want to wade in a little bit and get the camera and go for it.
Yeah. Right, which bit should I film?
I don't know, just film, is there some seagrass near you?
Not really, it's all rocks. And I don't really want to go much further than this
Well,
because...
that's fine then, just stick it in the water, have a film around there. Connor's had enough of rinsing his bad toe.
It's been 2 weeks out of the med.
Connor's toe looks pretty awful, to be honest.
Yeah, but finally the nail has come off.
Can you eat anything that's got, like, that enhances nail growth?
I don't know. I think I always see shampoo that has keratin in it, and I never believe it. But
oh, the hair regrowth one.
Yeah. It's all like bull sperm and keratin shampoo, which you know, clearly is a great marketing ploy that I'll fall for.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't want to love themselves in bull semen?
Yeah, it's just great. Well, just my hair.
Just the hair.
Don't
make
make
it
it over my
weird.
face. Yeah, don't make it weird. Oh, Ben, I nearly went there. Oh, the amount of sediments in my Birkenstocks. Oh.
Thanks for watching and for sticking around till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, it really helps. And a huge thank you to anyone who's donated on the Ko-fi and Patreon pages. You guys are the best, and your name should be popping up on the screen now. Links to those pages are in the description for anyone else who wants to help us keep sailing. Let us know what you guys thought of the video in the comments section. Thanks again, and see you next week when we're sailing down to Pisa.